Hello all, this is Dr. Isakimuthu. Welcome to Broadcasting and Streaming Technique session. In the last session we have discussed about digital modulation techniques. Now this series we will see about the DVB, and we'll have a brief discussion about DVB and DVB with respect to SATCOM or SATCOM with respect to DVB, and later we will see about DVB S2. Okay, so this session has got intro to DVB, satellite communication with respect to DVB, and the total satellite communication standard DVB-S and DVB-S2.
Digital video broadcasting, that's DVB, is a set of international open standards exclusively for digital television. DVB standards are maintained by the DVB project, a separate one. It is called an international industry consortium. These standards are maintained by DVB projects. The consortium will publish the DVB standards. These DVB standards are published by a joint technical committee of the Europe. So which are all the committees actually? In Europe, there are three committees. One is a European Telecommunication Standards Institute. Another one is European Committee for Electrotechnical Standardization. Another one is European Broadcasting Union. So these three put together is called Joint Technical Committee. This committee will publish DVB standards. So if you look at this transmission side, DVB systems distribute data using a variety of approaches. First one is a satellite. The second one is a cable. Next one is a terrestrial television. Another one is digital terrestrial television for handheld devices. Last one is microwave. If you look at the standard, see, we are sending a digital data. It's a video data, digital video data, which has been broadcasted through satellite. There are certain standards for that. We will call it as DVB-S. It's a standard for satellite, digital video broadcasting for satellite. DVB-S2 is a second generation of satellite communication. DVB-S3, DVB-SH, till that it has gone. DVB-SH is for handheld devices through satellite. DVB Smart TV for distribution via Smart TV. That is for satellite. These are the standards for satellite. For a cable, DVB-C and DVB-C2. C for cable, okay? So DVB-C and DVB-C2 are the cable standards. So it is through cable how we have to send the video streams. It is being defined by DVB-C and DVB-C2. Now terrestrial, you would have seen that many towers, microwave towers. For example, you take Doordarshan towers. So Doordarshan towers will talk from one tower to another tower. So that is through DVB-T standard, DVB-T standard, DVB-T and DVB-T2. Then handheld devices, satellite, through satellite communication, they'll get the digital data. So those standard handheld devices should follow DVB-H and DVB-SH. Digital terrestrial television for handheld devices. Through microwave towers, there are few standards. DVB-MT is one standard. DVB-MC is another standard. DVB-MS is another standard, which will follow. DVB-MT will follow DTT technology. DVB-MC will follow MMDS technology. DVB-MS will follow MVDS technologies. These standards define the physical layer and the data link layer of the distribution system. Through physical layer only, the devices will interact through physical layer. So devices will interact with the physical layer via SPI or SSI or ASI. SPI is a synchronous parallel interface. Synchronous is very important here. Next one is SSI. This is also a synchronous serial interface. Or they will go for ASI, asynchronous serial interface. So ASI is very popular now. ASI is very, very popular. So all your channels are coming through ASI interface only. All data is transmitted in MPEG-TS, that is a transport stream, MPEG-TS, with some additional constraints like now DVB MPEG. A standard for temporarily compressed distribution to mobile devices, that is DVB-H, was published in November 2004. You take these distribution systems, they differ mainly in the modulation schemes used. There are many distribution systems, right? They will vary based on the modulation schemes used and error correction codes used. So due to the different technical constraints. So what are those? For example, you take DVB-S. DVB satellite will use QPSK, 8 PSK or 16 QAM. You take DVB-S2. DVB-S2 uses QPSK, 8 PSK, 16 APSK, 32 APSK at the broadcaster's decision actually. The QPSK and 8 PSKs are the original or the only versions regularly used. That is for the DVB-S. DVB-C uses QAM. Cable market will use QAM. 16 QAM, 32 QAM, 64 QAM, 128 QAM or 256 QAM. That is for the cable market. Lastly, in the terrestrial market, DVB-T uses 16 QAM or 64 QAM or 64 QAM or QPSK, sometimes in combination with OFDM also. So, and this can support hierarchical modulation. DVB-T2 specifications was approved by the DVB steering board in 2008 and it is sent to ETSI for adoption as a formal standard. ETSI has adopted the standard in September 2009, 1 year. DVB, that is DVB-T2. DVB-T2 standard gives more robust TV reception and increases the possible bit rate by over 30% for single transmitters, that's in UK, and will increase the maximum bit rate over 50% in a large single frequency networks in Germany and Sweden. DVB has established a 3D TV group also. That's called CM3D TV. This is to identify what kind of 3D TV solution does the market want and need and how can DVB play an active part in the creation of that solution. This CM3D TV group held a DVB 3D TV kickoff workshop in Geneva in January 2010. Followed by the first CM3D TV meeting the next day. DVB now defines a new standard for 3D video broadcast, that is DVB 3D TV. Let's look into the content of this DVB. Digital video content is encoded using a DCT based video coding standards. DCT is discrete cosine transform. So what are those video standards? For example, 264, 263, 265, 26X series. That is H.26X series and MPEG formats. MPEG 2, MPEG 4. That is for the digital video. Digital audio content is encoded using a modified DCT, MDCT, based audio coding standards. What are all those? AAC, Advanced Audio Coding, Dolby Digital, that is AC3, and MP3. MP3 is very old technique. Nowadays people are using AAC. Besides this digital audio and digital video transmission, DVB also defines data connections. DVB data encryption standard is 301.192 with the written channels DVB RC for several media and protocols. Several media in the sense, for example, GSM, PSTN, ISDN, satellite, DECT. These are all several media protocols. DVB IPTV, Internet Protocol. IP is Internet Protocol TV. DVB NPI, Network Protocol Independent. So for these also, DVB has defined data connection. Older technologies such as teletext, DVB TXT, and vertical blanking interval data, VBI, are also supported by the standards to ease conversion. However, for many applications, more advanced alternatives like DVB sub for subtitling are also available. So DVB has defined many standards, and we need to follow each standard for the given purpose. So let's see about digital video broadcasting through satellite in the next session. Thank you. Bye.